Hi everyone! So today I will be sharing with you my reflection towards a nature and nurture of sex, gender, and sexuality. First, I was able to define and differentiate the following. That sex refers to physical or physiological differences between males and females, including both primary sex characteristics such as the reproductive system and secondary characteristics such as our height differences as men and women and our muscular build-ups. Gender then, unlike sex, it goes far beyond the physical or physiological specifics of the two sexes. It is a term that refers to social or cultural distinctions and roles associated with being male or female. For example, girls are expected to dress in typically feminine way, and boys are expected to display attributes such as strength. And sexuality then refers to a person's capacity for sexual feelings and their emotional and sexual attraction to a particular sex, male, female, or both. On the other hand, gender role is a set of expectations or norms about a social position that includes the expected behaviors, attitudes, and traits of being a male and a female. Example is the Philippine traditional belief system where women should stay at home and take care of the kids while men were expected to provide for the family. While gender identity is our personal sense of being male, female, or some combination of the two. It can be like me, identifying myself as a woman and others as belong to the LGBTQ+. Well, gender differences and roles are actually social constructs inculcated on the basis of a specific society's particular perceptions of the physical differences and the assumed tastes, tendencies, and capabilities of men and women. So I will be giving you an example. Here in the Philippines, we cannot deny the fact that we, long time ago, was a very patriarchal society where men hold the power and dominates mostly the roles of political leadership and authority, while women are just taught to stay at home, do the household, and was not even given the chance to vote. Since gender differences and roles then are social construct you see, and it differs from countries to countries, it actually has chance to evolve. Perhaps it has started to transform over time from one culture to the next as a society evolve as well. Perhaps that's how gender equality movement has begun. Well, let me tell you that your gender is not just like a rock thrown at you and then just hit you so suddenly that you are like this and that. It is actually a process that involves nature and nurture. Nature is those that comes biologically that includes our sex as male and female. Genetic makeups such as how our chromosomes differ from each other and adolescent sexual development. While nurture is broader than that of nature, it is reinforced by social interactions, culture, and experiences. Let me set myself as an example. Growing up, biologically, I am a female. I have those genetic makeups, wider hips than men do, and I have a reproductive system of that of a female. And that is nature. My mother, since I was a baby perhaps, dresses me up with girly things, especially pink colors because that is how we traditionally associate color pink for girls. So growing up, I tend to associate pink as well as my color, that is gender typing. When I was on my elementary, teachers always taught us girls to be prim and proper. That is social learning. As day passes by, we then get to scheme or develop our own feelings and emotions as a male or a female, or the other way around, such as androgyny and transgender. Those all then belongs to the nurture of gender. You see, Sex, gender, and sexuality is a very broad thing to tackle about. But the most important thing here is that we get to learn from it, understand others through it, and be able to identify ourselves whether we are men, women, LGBTQ, and feel that belongingness that we've longed for. Whatever you are, again, is not just because you were hit by it suddenly, but it is because of nature and nurture of a sex, gender, and a sexuality.